What is up, Luxago gang? How we doing? Welcome back to the Luxago live stream, man. I'm out of breath. I had to run up before the stream even started and get Pepe. Get Pepe, bro. Forgot to get Pepe. Welcome back, though. We got to pick our winner for the top 10 viewer. How we guys doing? A lot of interesting things. Also, I forgot to throw on this. Man, there's just so many things in the news stream I got to make sure I stay up to date with. I'm just slacking a bit here. Hey, let's loop it back. There we go. All right, how we doing, guys? The bot is not working. I don't know why. Bot is not working, but we did get the mobile stream going. That was the only issue I had to fix, though. But guys, today, big news with Solana. We're about to go over here in just a second. Go over here with just a second. So much good and bad news. Hard to keep up. Yeah, just a little bit. Bot is in the box. Yeah, bot's, I don't know. Bot's always weird. It's in the other stream, it looks like. Don't ask me why. No idea why. But yeah, guys, Solana is green today, but not much of a crazy move with the Solana news. Solana news is that PayPal, and let's go ahead and just go over to that, is that PayPal launches their stable coin on the Solana network, which is quite interesting. So they're launching it, PYUSD. So up today, just barely, not much green today. Up 1% today. So I don't know. It's interesting to see that. It didn't really, even with the news of that going on a lower time frame here, didn't affect it that much. But it is on there now. So that's a good, good news event to happen though for Solana's. A company as big as PayPal trusts its stable coin on Solana's network. All right, so that's huge for Solana, the long term regardless. What do you mean, what is behind me? You talking about Pepe? The Pepe wheel? We're gonna do Pepe here in a second. We're gonna pick our winner. More adoption coming. Yep. So we'll see how it ends up here coming up. Besides that, on the news front, remember today, aka Wednesday, aka news heavy day. We had the interesting update from the CEO of JP Morgan saying that stagflation is higher than most people think, which is not great. Today, the U.S. markets, though, are, they're down a bit. We're down 30 points. We had a crazy rally yesterday, though. For the most part, had a decent day yesterday with the bounce back, but, kind of just fading off. We talked about holding that 5,300 level on the ES. But even on, let's see here, even on the NQ, not down too much. 85 points, not bad, 0.5%, right? So it is quite interesting to see kind of what happened with news this morning, and it's just coming, barely down today. It's still holding those highs. Can ADA finally do something? Dude, Cardano is like the worst. Cardano is the worst. We're going to go over Bitcoin in a minute, so stay tuned for that. But besides the Solana news, quite interesting with the IBIT overtaking GBTC since 2013, and it's only been live for just a few months, not even that, which is pretty nuts seeing that IBIT is literally just destroying GPTC now. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Robinhood had that 1 billion buyback program. We saw that late yesterday. I don't think we talked about that on stream yesterday, but we'll see where it ends up. I think it is up today. Remember, gold had that breakdown, and I think gold today is also red. And we've been looking for a potential short on gold, but just so happened that our 4-hour on gold didn't set up exactly in our favor that we wanted. Who's the winner of the points giveaway? We're going to pick that here in just a second. We'll talk about who was in the top 10 from last week. Remember, more barely hit yesterday. We got 100 points out of your profile if you selected more on the Bitcoin predictions going into yesterday. But yeah, guys, nothing too crazy today. We had the news. We had 2 news reports this morning. I was going to go back and back to our full-on report. Let's take a look at what's coming out this week as well for the rest of the week, because there's some things, right? We had earnings today after hours. We got Chewy, CRM, AI. Probably the only ones that could do anything. But remember, tomorrow is GDP. So GDP tomorrow, very important. So be very, very careful tomorrow. 8:30 is going to determine kind of what's going to happen for the rest of the day, potentially the rest of the week. But obviously going into Friday as well, we do have the inflation index too. So watch the PCE on Friday, but GDP Q2 estimate and the Q1 revision will be out tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern. So be ready for that. And then we have a 10 a.m. home sales, which, will be big, but honestly, it's not going to be as important as that GDP Q2 estimate. And then pretty much telling us exactly how Q1 did. So be ready for that. But guys, welcome back. If you're tuning in on the vertical streams, I finally got that up with the new setup. So we'll get there here soon. But appreciate you guys tuning back in. Welcome back if you're just not joining us. Guys, all right. Let me think here. The winner of last week, or the winners, top 10 viewers, right, from last week. Let's go ahead and pull those up right here. Wham! We got Vishnu in first with 746 points. Great job, Vishnu. We got Marissa Flores in second with 632 points. Let's go. Give it up for our top 2. Huddle Gangs in the chat for our top 2. We got Dame in third, like always. Great Trex in fourth. Got Crypto Kid in fifth. David in sixth. Robbie in 7th, Bolo in 8th, Jonah in 9th, or Joanna, whichever one that is. It's probably Jonah May, but 9th, and then Precious Sun in 10th. 500 points was what it took to get that, all right? So that being said, we have the Pepe wheel up here, and let's go ahead and get our winner spinning here. You guys you've missed Pepe, right? Oh, I need to get this in the other stream too. You missed Pepe, right? Everybody say, hey, what's up, Pepe? How we doing? What's up, fam? There we go. Wait a second. There it is. I gotta get in both streams. All right. Are we ready? Let's spin it. Who's going to be our top 10 winner this week? All right. Damn, got liquidated. Number 9, Joanna May. That's awesome. New winner. Joanna May, whatever, whoever you are, I appreciate you being one of the top 10 viewers. If you're in here, you want $100 this week from being a top 10 viewer, make sure you reach out to me on Discord. Just go into the Discord and top right-hand corner, select the member list and reach out to me. If you have trouble, just let me know in the chat. I'll look out for you, okay? Joanna May. But that's our top 10 viewers this week. Yesterday, remember, the Bitcoin prediction was more. So if you hit more, you get 100 points added to your profile. Right now, leader is John Paul. John Paul in first. We got Crypto Mindset in second. Doberman Guy in third. Brad in fourth. Tom in fifth. So great job for that. Let's go ahead and get to the Bitcoin predictions here as well. And get the bot over and get to it, my friends. I think that's pretty much it. If we have any breaking news, BK, you know the drill. Sending it over to me. Lots to go over with. Let me go ahead and. Why did my order blocks off? Weird. No, it should be there. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. I remember. Let's go to Bitcoin here, and look at what I'm gonna take here. You guys want Bitcoin predictions? It's time. It is time, my friends, for our Bitcoin predictions. Okay. So first off, I got to go unlist the stream and get the bot over in the main chat. If you guys want to be a part of today's Bitcoin predictions, make sure you go over to the main live stream. It is on the main YouTube channel. All I have to do is click the YouTube channel, go to the one with the thumbnail of me, and it has Solana on it as well. But yeah, the breaking news for Solana today, guys, was the fact that PayPal stablecoin got launched on their network. That's quite insane. Great, honestly, great thing for Solana, because just so happens that, you know, that's just going to pretty much show people that Solana can be used for more than just meme coins. You feel me? More than just meme coins. All right. Let's go ahead and get to the Bitcoin predictions, my friends. And there you go. There's a report. Again, if you want to, feel free to go like and retweet this as well. Would love to get you guys on that. Repost anybody that you feel like should know about it. All right. So once the bot gets over here, now we're just waiting. Everybody start spamming the bot right now. Exclamation top in chat. But let me get the other music going. But man, lots of things, man. I always bite off more than I can chew. I'll tell you that. I can tell you with 1 minute left, I was like, oh no, I forgot the Pepe wheel. And I had to sprint upstairs and get the freaking Pepe wheel. That's why I was out of breath, like literally coming into the stream. Oh man. But we're here. We're ready. Let's go. Let's go. Bot is back. All right, bet. All right, if you want to be a part of today's Bitcoin predictions, make sure you get into the mainstream. Let's go ahead and get them Bitcoin predictions going. You feel me? All right, let me go ahead and open that queue, guys. The price we're going to go with today hasn't really changed from yesterday, remember? Hasn't really changed from yesterday. It's just a few $100 difference. The price we're going with today is $67,459. I think this will be more or less than that price. Make sure you type in exclamation BTC, more or less, okay? Then $67,459. What is this? What are we doing here? Well, what we're doing here is we are doing a Bitcoin prediction, and I'm going to put in a trade as well, whether I think it's going to be more or less. But for the time being, y'all just get a chance to guess if you think Bitcoin's going to be more or less than this current price right now by the end of the stream. We hit the 2-hour mark at the end of the stream. That is when we bring in the whether it is more or less. So, man, same problem as yesterday, guys, except this has fully retested that low, but it did break the low on the daily, which is interesting to me. It's now trying to bounce back with 1 hour left. 1 hour left here, and even this hour candle is bouncing back as well. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm going more. Going more today, 100%. I think more is going to be it. But again, y'all inverse me, right? You inversed me yesterday. We were right at the beginning of the stream, and then we failed at the end of the stream. I think more is it. Honestly, it's going to suck if it's less, but because it's at a pretty nice level for it to be more. So we'll definitely find out here in a minute. I will say that. We'll definitely find out here in a minute. But get your Bitcoin predictions in. If you want to be a part of it, you get 100 points added to your profile. If you are a top 10 viewer, like I just showed you a minute ago, you get a 1 in 10 chance of winning $100. Congrats today to Jonah May. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in and being a top 10 viewer last week. Points reset every Monday, my friends. Every Monday. So let's get back. I like this music. Me too. All right. Actually, I need to turn it down just a bit. It's a little crazy. I want it too loud. All right. Let's go ahead and get into charting, my friend, while you guys are finishing up. And remember, when we get to the end of the Bitcoin, ignore the crazy desktop. When we get to the end of the Bitcoin analysis, we definitely close them Bitcoin predictions. So make sure that you get them in. You have literally 32, or literally probably about 5 minutes left, 5-10 minutes. All right. Bitcoin predictions. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go live on TikTok and Instagram really quickly. Make sure we got all that set. Solana breaking the news, and then Bitcoin retests 6-7. Okay, make sure you get those predictions in. Did you see that? I mean, desktop, dude. Like, trust me, this is my the computer I chart on is not the computer that I use for most things. All that's like very old stuff. So don't worry. All right, let me go ahead and go live there on Instagram. It's just because the streaming PC is well organized. Trust me, I couldn't operate unless it wasn't. All right, let me go ahead and go live on TikTok as well, or on Instagram, and then we're good to go, my friends. Everybody has one of those computers where their desktop is just a mess, you know. But let's go. All right, guys. So you just got a little bit more time to put in those Bitcoin predictions. Let's go ahead and get into Bitcoin itself. So if you want to be a part of today's Bitcoin predictions, last time here, make sure you join the main YouTube stream. But welcome back, anybody joining us now. Appreciate you being here. Let's get it. All right. Bitcoin, guys, retesting 67,338, right? This is still that area we talked about yesterday. It's pretty much at the same price we were at yesterday when we started the stream. So when we started the stream, we were literally right here. Pretty much. We were retesting the zone. We're breaking that daily low from yesterday, but we're trading back above it. We're going to see if it can respect the zone yet again. That's the real question. Does it respect it or not? I really want that turning point to happen. It needs to happen like now. So it's going to have to respect 67 for this thing to do anything. So we'll definitely see here if it will in the next day or so, or just even today. If you go even to the 4 hour here, we have this zone that, it's already trying to bounce off of. But again, it's been here before. So the odds of it doing it again are always less the more times you test the level. We tested it yesterday. It flipped, on the 4 hour, it flipped back. Yesterday, it did bounce directly off of, this was that candle yesterday. Crazy candle. So Les was playing quite nicely, would have played nicely yesterday if we were just a little bit later, right? But in this case right now, this is it. This is the level, 67K. I really want to see if this thing can hold. If it can't hold 67K, well, we have the all the way down to, let's see, what was this low? 66, right at 67, actually. All the way down at 66.8. But if it doesn't end up holding that, we'll see if it breaks down to the downside there on the oscillator. We do have the change character that formed off of the 64K mark. But remember, we have this weekly level that I'm really keeping an eye on, which is at 65,500. That's coming all the way from, remember, that weekly open close high here from 2021. So we'll be watching that yet again. But if this thing, this could be lining up for a very aggressive weekly bull flag. But at the same time, I don't know. It's just, this is a lot of weeks for this thing to consolidate up here. But it's okay. If it continues to hold up and trade above 65,000, I'm not really worried about it. But for Bitcoin right now, remember on this 4 hour here, we'll see if it closes back green or not. But this is the last resort. It's either going to bounce here or it's finally going to break back down, right? 15 minute as well is really trying to hold this level. It did actually sweep that low. So remember, Remember what we said yesterday when we had that low sweep here, right? It swept the low, and we had that change of character. We talked about it going back to retest 68,500. So pretty much tagged that, almost broke out of that high. It kind of did, and then fell back off it. So trying to see if it wants to do the same thing. It's sweeping the low again. Does it bounce off of here? Does it end up going lower? Looking at the 15-minute, it actually looks like we might end up being lower. But it just, this is the last resort at this level, if anything. Otherwise, it's going to break 67 here in just a minute. So everybody putting BTC less might be correct. So get that Bitcoin prediction in. You got about 2 seconds left here. And then we're going to get into it. Right now, 67K is that watch. In an hour, let's see. How much time we got left for your Bitcoin predictions? In an hour and 48 minutes. Is that right? 38 minutes. 38 minutes. Hour and 38 minutes. If you think it's going to be more or less than 60, what was it? 67,459, then I'm the winner less. Then you'll get 100 points out of your profile. So make sure you get that in right now. I'm closing down the queue. Okay. Cozy's the last one there. If Cozy, let's see. If you already... Okay. Cozy already got his. Okay, boom. That's it. Jay placed orders after closing it? What do you mean? What's the big news? Big news is that Solana has now, yo, get out of there. PayPal launches their stablecoin on the Solana network. That's huge for, because it's not a meme coin, right? It's like anything but a meme coin. All right, we'll be back to Bitcoin here near the later of the stream. If you got in your prediction for more or less, you get 100 points out of your profile if you're correct. We'll look at that at the 2-hour mark. Let's go ahead and get into Ethereum now, and then we're going to go over Solana next. But here we go on ETH. Ethereum. All right. So Ethereum, remember that 37, this white line right here, the 3,700. That's the big watch, right? That's the big watch, is that 3,700. So do we hold that this week? That's kind of what we're keeping a close eye on. Like we said, earlier in the week, it's okay if we get a little bit of pullback. We just need to see price want to bounce, though. So today, a little bit higher volume on the sell side, but it is quite extended on the oscillator on the daily. So we'll see if we get that kind of pullback here or not here on Ethereum. It's just going to be a matter of this thing potentially holding the 3,700 or not. So right now, yet again, retesting, but again, extended on the oscillator. So if it does pull back a bit, we'll see where it ends up coming to. But if you look even at the fib here from this daily area, the 50% level and the 618 line up above that previous structural high, that lower high thing right there where the change character broke out of. So again, if it comes into this imbalance, we could see the 3,500 though. I don't really think it would break lower than that, so long as everything goes well with the ETF still. The ETF is approved, and we're waiting on those forms to be filed and then them to start trading. So I don't think we have an update on that yet. BK, if we do, send it to me. We're going to go over gold in just a second. There's no reason to spam gold if you've been here before. Appreciate you, but we go over gold every single day. I promise. We're going to go over gold in just a minute. But yeah, for now on ETH, just looking for that 3,700 hold this week. Really, the week is what we're looking for. Going into that 4-hour time frame, though, this thing fading yet again. It's not really, it's just consolidating up here. There's not much you can go by now until it breaks through that very strong 3,900 level that, again, comes from the weekly pivotal points that we've talked about on stream a trillion times. These 2 points here. That is where that 39.27 comes from. We've had issues there twice now. So seeing that, going into the daily and the 4-hour, we can see price has very well respected that 3,900 level. So we'll see kind of if it can continue to trade above 37. And then if it breaks out, then we'll start looking for that trade. But overall, if we want this eventually to run to 4,600 this year, we need to see ETH get a full-on weekly close above 4,000. So let's keep an eye on that. Let's go to Solana. Solana green today, almost up a full percent. Again, if you're just now joining us, big news on Solana. Justin PayPal launches their stablecoin on the Solana network. Now, not much of a reaction, right? I think Solana is well priced right now. This is just another step to making sure that this thing right, that Solana can be known for more than just the meme coin, right? The meme coin network, right? So it's really nice to see. The speeds on Solana are incredible. I think I like Solana a lot more than I like Ethereum. The fact that you can send something within seconds is quite insane when it comes to transferring Solana across the chain. We also have the Helium network now that's interlinked with Solana and runs on Solana, which is, I'm a firm believer in that Helium network. I've been mining Helium since, like, I don't know, it's been like 3 years now. So there's a lot with the Solana network that I'm liking with the real world applications that's really being implemented on the network. PayPal, which with as big of a company as PayPal is, it's nice to see that they're using that network to launch their coin. So we're going to hang back and watch how price goes. The weekly structure has been so clean on Solana too. Treating these highs beautifully, bouncing right off them. You can't get better than that on a structural front. Going to the daily time frame, remember, we finally broke out of the Neo Cloud, and we're trying to hold on this bullish Neo Cloud. Broke out of the bearish one, now we're holding. I optimized the sensitivity, I said, the dashboard down here to 18. So right now, as we're holding, this is a great spot for that fib retracement. Remember, the Neo Cloud acts very closely as a fib retracement. So seeing that right now, bouncing off the 50%. We said if this thing continues to trade above 160, we're happy. Now we're looking for that 174 break and hold as well. So this is a pretty decent retracement. So if this thing continues to trade above that 50 retracement right now on the daily, I really do think we can go and hit that 200 sooner rather than later. Going into that 4-hour time frame though on Solana here, it's just kind of inside that Neo Cloud still, and y'all know that when it's trading inside the Neo Cloud, this is a no-go zone, right? For the trading front, we want to see it break back above the Neo for a continuation, similar to what you've seen on this uptrend that I just had recently. But for now, let's just get up over it. Guess what? Top of the Neo Cloud sitting right over that weekly level that we marked off at 174.37. So let's see if we can get over that price. If we can, give us a higher low. You can already see the structure here on the oscillator has already kind of flipped here. We got a bullish turning point that happened here above the 50. Let's see if we can get another bullish turning point that can maybe send us back through the 174. But I don't think we're that far off from the 200 level. So keep an eye on it. Great news today with PayPal launching on their network. But yeah, that's pretty much Solana for now. I mean, the daily looks really clean with that 50% retracement holding quite nicely. So let's see where it goes. PayPal looks down. I mean, it's not really, we can look at the PayPal price. It's one of those things, guys. It's not necessarily going to affect PayPal's price, right? It's not, I mean, it gapped down today. We could look if this was due to the Solana news or not. But again, when it comes to a company like gaining value, right, it has nothing to do whether or not they launched onto the Solana network, right? It has everything to do with what does this generate for them? Does it generate revenue, right? We have no numbers on that. All we know is PayPal launched stablecoin on Solana. If for some reason a lot of people start using the PayPal, stablecoin and like just go crazy with it, because maybe it's the next UDSC or something, or like Tether, right? If that's what ends up happening, then we'll start seeing an increase on PayPal. But this is more important for Solana than it is PayPal. It doesn't really matter for PayPal because just what's up, Pat? How you doing? It's just a matter of how does this benefit PayPal? We would have to see numbers. There's nothing other than today. There's nothing other than launches stablecoin. That's it. So watching that. Let's see here. Ooh, sorry. So here, it's on Kraken. So here's their stablecoin, right? It launched today. So in this case, it's like, let me go back. Does it compete? Does it do good? That's pretty much the main concern right now. It's better off for Solana than it is PayPal. PayPal makes billions. What is PayPal's price doing? Are you sure about that, by the way? Let's see. Does PayPal make billions? Are you sure? Let's see. Last year, it did. You're not wrong. PayPal made it's up from 2022. PayPal made 4.25 billion last year, which is good. But look in 2020, man, Internet money right there. Internet money, 19% margin. But not a bad year last year, which is good. Last quarter, though, look at the last quarter difference. Way down. Quarter one, that's why. Down. Man, they didn't even make $1 billion. Usually they average at least $1 billion quarter over quarter. But yeah, I mean, this, could be that next step for them getting their, their increase in revenue or what it may be. We just have to wait until we get actual updates, right? Watch this tonight. YouTube issued in New York City. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, down nearly 2% today on PayPal. Quite interesting, right? But yes, Nico, it is. But yeah. So that's pretty much Solana. PayPal, I don't know if that it's down today because of that or not. We could look into it a little more, but it's very good for Solana because Solana is obviously majorly used in the meme market. So seeing people like PayPal and Helium and stuff like that using Solana for, what it offers rather than meme coins is very good signs, right? So that's what we want to see. It's good. All right, let's go over to gold. Y'all been waiting on gold, or the people on the other platforms been waiting on gold? So y'all know the drill on gold. Remember, we, man, this was quite interesting. This literally, as you recall, one more time.
Who's your daddy?
Yeah, because the reason we're doing Who's Your Daddy today on this one is because we talked about the fact that this higher low got broken here. The odds of it going up and rejecting an imbalance were very high. Very high for gold to reject an imbalance. We're coming off of it. I'm disappointed that we couldn't get a setup on the 4 hour. I wanted it to reject a little bit earlier. But what did we say yesterday? We said this on the stream as well. Besides it breaking this higher low, we discussed that this thing was a grade A bear flag. And the grade A bear flag has broken. Okay. On stream, I drew this exactly yesterday as well. So this is the bear flag that we talked about would play out more than likely because it was actually a bear flag. What a bear flag entails, and is always better, is immediate impulse to the downside and immediate bounce back, right? You don't want to see any dilly-dallying down here and then moving. You want to see an immediate downward move and then an immediate bounce back, creating higher highs and higher lows. And then you want to see it break to the downside, which happened right here, right? So it's already back down. The odds of this thing retesting the 2330 are very high now. Yo, what up, Dennis? How you doing? Are very high right now. I totally forgot. Guys, you're going to lose the bot. I forgot to unlist the other stream. The bot's going to move over. Sorry, I forgot to unlist the other one. All right, so yeah. The odds of that breaking back down were very high. Now we're looking for that 2330, right? Yo, what's up, Dennis? How you doing, brother? Yeah, so if this low breaks, though, where do we head next, right? 2300 is still that downside target we've been talking about. I do like that, it's creating lower highs, and it has created a lower low now. But we did have a little bearish divergence there that's coming off. So we'll see if it comes down to retest 2300. But going to that 4 hour again here, this thing in the time being would actually be good to make another low, because if this thing creates a higher low, we would have a little bit of divergence play on the 4 hour as well. So that is a possibility. I do think it could pull back kind of into this area again. So we'll kind of wait and see if that does occur. Money flow profile, though, has this as the highest traded volume in 200 bars, which is good. So we'll see if this thing ends up holding or not. That's kind of the big watch at the current moment. So does this hold this area here at 2336 or not? That low of that high volume is 2333. But notice the amount of high volume. This is a massive high volume area here on gold. So this being a massive high volume area, and it's just multiple levels all the way down to 2315, is, again, calls for this thing 100% potentially coming back down there. So I do think 2300 could easily test on gold. We'll see tomorrow if it wants to. I think your odds of retesting this low are very high. It's not working, John Paul. The bot jumped back over to the other stream. So yeah, if it comes back down 2300, I'm not going to be, like sitting here thinking, oh, why is it down? It's like it's pretty much telling you right now that it's already preparing to potentially break this low. So keep an eye on it. I mean, 2,300 is my downside target. Yes, the bot is not working. I know. I made the other stream public again. I forgot to do that, so I jumped back over. Bottom indicator is the oscillator matrix. But yeah, also on the oscillator matrix, guys, we did get bearish money flow. As you can see here, it has flipped bearish, right? So bearish money flow right there coming in. So that's something to keep an eye on as well. But again, let's see if this thing, either is going to extend one more time or is going to create a higher low, right? So that's a matter of, time, waiting. But bear flag played out nicely, failed change of character, which was perfect. And then swept the highs, and then now it's coming back down. That's perfect. Honestly, can't get better than that. That being said, though, gold, man, if we were to consider, let's say this, weekly low 2,300 breaking, right? Look at the weekly move we just had. I mean, we have such a major move. So 2,200 is at 50% retracement. Starting into that retracement area, we've already kind of had it a little bit, but if anything, 50% would probably be your best bet on a full pullback on gold. Signals and overlays here. Let's look at it. If you're going to disappear, please. Thank you. Signals and overlays is interesting on the weekly because, let me optimize this to 14 and send the dashboard. Signals and overlays is interesting because of, I'm going to remove the drawings. Because we're still trading above the Neo Cloud. So y'all know with the weekly, if we're trading a weekly or daily, we're trading above the Neo Cloud, we're still aggressively bullish or bearish depending on what trend we're in, right? High 3 continuation signal, continuously trading above it. Still in a strong trend. If we're talking about the daily time frame though, we're consolidating up here, right? It is technically consolidation. We're back inside that Neo Cloud. So if you're trading longer term trends, right? You're looking for bigger upsides. This is a no-go on the trading front. It's just a no-go, right? So this thing being back inside this Neo Cloud is definitely a concern to consider whether or not the trend is actually going to reverse or not. But for now, this is a, you wouldn't for a macro trend, right? You would not want to be trading at this time. You would be waiting to see if it wants to escape the Neo again or break back down out of that Neo Cloud. But overall, just needs to get back out of that. Let's go to the 4 hours, see what this is looking like, and need to optimize it as well. Optimize this to 10, as said in the dashboard. But here, trading and rejecting the bottom of a bearish Neo Cloud, right? So seeing that also rejecting a bearish Neo Cloud is literally giving me props that this thing 100% has very high probability of coming down and breaking that, breaking at least at 32.28, if not at least retesting it, right? So this reject the Neo Cloud is perfect. It can't get better than that. So seeing that, let's keep an eye on it. Definitely to the downside right now. It looks very good for that. Good potential here. Good potential for this thing to continue lower. But it just got to get through that high volume area right now. And then we should be on our way, man. 27% order block there, sitting down here around the 2,300. So we'll see. Indicator on the bottom is the price or is the oscillator matrix. People keep asking. Bot, wake up. Neo Cloud, yes. Neo Cloud is the signals and overlay, this thing right here, this Neo Cloud. That is the Neo, my friend. Yeah, come on, guys. Smash that like button. Appreciate you all being here. Make sure you get that likes up today. We're going to get 100 likes again. And on Friday, in 2 days, we'll do a $300 giveaway. So make sure you smash that like button. Appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. Let's keep going. All right, next up on the docket. 40 minutes in. All right, I got 20 minutes left on the majors. Next up on the docket is... let's see, crude oil is coming off of that high. Not much to talk about on crude oil. Euro. All right, I mean, we can talk about the ES. There's probably not much to discuss on it. Let's look at the ES really quickly. 4 hour did break these lows, right? And is starting to continue lower. It respected those lows and then broke back down, retesting those previous lows. Remember, tomorrow is really going to determine where we head next, right? Tomorrow, GDP getting an update for we're getting a Q1 revision tomorrow on GDP, and we're getting the Q2 report as well. So be ready for that tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern, right? That's huge. That's a huge report. So again, if anything, like misses or comes out, you know, weird, we're probably going to get a breakdown. But obviously we've had on the ES 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bull days in a row. And now it's also just consolidating at all-time highs. So we're not really too worried about it, right? I will say, though, it's like Bitcoin's going to be affected as well. So we could get a pullback, too, here on Bitcoin. So we'll keep an eye on that for sure. But, man, we're getting Bitcoin might be more today. Come on, baby. Give it to me. But we'll be keeping an eye on that 8:30 Eastern tomorrow, okay? An hour before the U.S. session, okay? But watch. Let's see here. Actually, let me pull up the ES again. Or let me pull up the NASDAQ. That's on the NASDAQ. Watch on the NASDAQ if tomorrow we do get a bad report. Watch for a retest down here around 18,700, okay? In the 18,700 area, watch that right there. I think that would be the level to keep a very close eye on. For a potential bounce back if we get some, you can see there 18,755 high volume right there, peaking on the yellow side. So yeah, that would be the area to watch if it breaks through that. And we can even pull up a daily time frame and say, hey, we might come back down to 18,500. But I just want to see 18,700 get respected if we do have kind of a bad report, and then go for that. Got to go for that bounce back around 18,700. So that's pretty much what leans into what's going to be happening through the end of the week is going to be the GDP report tomorrow. So same with gold, same with all of these we just went over, Bitcoin, all of them. Make sure that you are paying attention to that tomorrow, an hour before open. We'll talk about it on stream when we're back live, okay? Besides that, guys, let's go to our setups here. I forgot. I got to pull up the Rune. We're in our Rune trade still. So Rune, remember, we took profits at 7. We're still holding the rest of this. We're waiting for this higher low to be carried here. So it's just a matter of, you know, is this going to hold up or not. We're looking for, yet again, the 732. If you guys have already been in it, then you're solid. I was going to see, did Hershey's ever, let me get rid of this one. The Euro was the one we're going to, I'll go ahead and go over. The reason why I was going to, dang. The Euro broke down. Was that what we, maybe it was going short on the Euro. I think it was. It was. Yeah, because, no, it wasn't. What did we say yesterday on the Euro for the oscillator? I swear, maybe it was long. I don't think it was long. Maybe it was long. Yeah, definitely, it was long. So right now, even on the Euro, man, it's already back. But that wouldn't make sense because yesterday we were on this stream saying the short side. It's just tough because this thing doesn't even have, this is just some consolidating. Maybe it was short. The oscillator is tough. I was just trying to think of what we made yesterday. This thing's swinging back and forth quite aggressively. So, I mean, if it breaks this swing point, more than likely you'll probably get that retest. Consolidating there and up. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what we talked about yesterday. Because, like, honestly, this could have gone either way. If it would have created that turning point here. Yeah, I think it was bullish because that turning point was happening somewhere around here. Yeah, we were here yesterday. Yeah, we were saying maybe get a bullish setup if it created that higher low. It didn't happen. We'll keep an eye on the Euro, though, very closely. If this swing level breaks on the Euro, I would target kind of the 178. You know, we discussed the 1.8 breaking down yesterday. If it wasn't gonna make that full higher low, it's already at 108.065. Your next target to the downside, yeah, I mean, this is kind of it. If it doesn't hold here on the Euro, I mean, tomorrow with the GDP report, you're probably gonna see kind of the mid 7s, maybe 7.5. I don't know if it'd be that aggressive, but it could be, right? It could be a decent. Could be a decent change there. So we'll see kind of how it gets affected tomorrow. The nice part about the Euro is it moves in very, you know, back and forth clean price action sometimes. So we'll see how it is tomorrow after GDP. But yeah, I'd be watching the mid 7s tomorrow. This thing had a very nice move, almost touching 109, which is close, man. We were so close to 109, almost. Let's see, Pendle, yeah, daily time frame, man. This thing looks really solid. Pendle watching for that pullback to 550. If we can get it, this turning point here would be money. If we can get a bullish turning point like that, we'll be looking for that long setup, similar to Rune. Rune had the turning point right here on this day, where I just circled there, and we hit that TP2 at 732, but I missed the initial entry, so we're still in long on some of them, but not too bad. So we're looking for the 732 level, and then we'll go from there. We went over gold a minute ago. We're gonna take suggestions here in just a second, guys, I promise. Man, the euro though, that thing's actually breaking down pretty hard. That's pretty crazy. All right, guys. Yeah. So if you're new to the stream, I appreciate you tuning in today. Welcome. Make sure you hit that sub button. We're on Friday. You do have to be subscribed to be able to be a part of the giveaway. But Friday, if we hit 100 likes today on the main YouTube stream, we will be doing a $300 giveaway. So come on, guys, hit that like button. Appreciate you. But yeah, so we'll see kind of where we head on the euro here, if it can break that low or not. Finally, Matic. We talked about Matic yesterday, didn't we? Didn't we talk about Matic yesterday? Crude oil broke out yesterday. It's back down today. Gold, guys, again, bear flag played out very nicely. It's still going. We went over Matic yesterday. You got to be on the main stream for the likes. Not if you're in a TikTok stream, that's not the main YouTube stream. Make sure you join the main YouTube stream. If you're just now tuning in as well, the Solana update is that PayPal launched their stablecoin on Solana. If you want current market updates, make sure you follow the Twitter, okay? We literally update you the second things come out, sometimes before everybody else. But yeah, that's huge for Solana. Huge for Solana. The only way it's going to affect PayPal is if, good numbers come from it, or revenue comes from it, whatever it may be. Something that's going to increase the value of PayPal. All right. But man, in your opinion, what is your bet? My favorite indicator is the oscillator matrix, but I don't really know, man. I couldn't tell you which one's the best. They all are great for different reasons, because they're all different trading styles. Just so many different trading styles. But how much stop loss you put in risk to reward, it just depends on the trade, man. Jockey, weren't you here yesterday? Any news on Toncoin dumping 7 million? I haven't looked. Let's see. Look at Allison. Dump 7 million market cap. Where is it? Where's that 7 million, or where's that 7 billion in market cap? His favorite indicator is Chat GPT. This isn't the stock, man. This is Toncoin. There you go. It doesn't matter. Even if it was market cap, look at the difference here. It's still chilling. Nothing affected it. Nothing affected Ton. I don't know where you're hearing that news. You're hearing some fake news somewhere. Jacob didn't have enough caffeine. Yeah, last night, man, I don't think I was working on something. I didn't go to bed till like freaking 2:30. I don't think. So I'm a little dazed today, but we're here. Pen, you can that link that just got posted above there. You can go to the website luxalgo.com. You get 30 days risk free if you want to test it out. You need beer, more awake. Yeah, let me drink a downer, dude. Good one. Come on, brother. Come on. Goodness gracious. All right, guys, let's go over what y'all want to see. Throw it in the chat. We'll go over it. Let's get it. Please go over GLMR. Beep 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 beep. Any news? Any other news today? While you guys are throwing in suggestions, FTM, I will pick what I want to pick. Just kidding. Ooh. Oh. Core Weave. GPU cloud providers preparing an IPO, guys. Y'all want to buy that ish? Let's buy it. Buy it live on stream. As Apple finally making moves. Coin, man. Yeah, Coin was looking good. It's finally, I don't know why I typed in Coin USDT. It's probably just because I'm just so used to it. Coin finally making that break back out. What do we say? We love the 200s. Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy?
We love the 200s on Coin for a long-term move, man. We love the 200s on Coin. Yo, Allison, I don't know if that must have happened a while ago because it did not just happen. Yeah, sorry, crypto. We don't really look at dexes. My bad. Allison, there's if we would have had it, you know, what is hold on. Sorry, I'm looking at its market cap. Oh, they got a 15 trillion market cap. That's not doing jack squat to its price. You kidding? 7 billion, that's not doing jack squat to tons price. I didn't realize they had a 15 trillion market cap. That's insane. Yeah, 7 billion is nothing when you have a 15 trillion market cap. Yeah, no, that's not going to do anything. Did I change my sound settings? Is my mic really low? It's probably just... I could up my mic a bit. I have a new... So... I'm not concerned about price. I don't hold a ton. You have to understand, this is a 15 trillion market cap. They could dump 100 million market cap and it still wouldn't do jack squat. It actually... When did this happen? Oh, it's looking... It dropped more than that, actually. Something else must happen. It actually was 22 earlier. So it's not at 7 billion. It's more than that. They probably did some type of... Anybody know? That's interesting. I have good audio. Jacob is low, really low. I shouldn't be low now. I should be good now. I'm trying to up it for you guys. I got another mic that's going to be on my headset coming in today. Your mic is fine, but the sound effects wakes up my cat. All right, let's just get to it. That price. So here's the difference here. If you see any news about crypto losing a crazy amount of market cap or whatever, if price isn't affected, then just don't worry about it. That's all I can say, man. I just don't worry about it. You'll know when to worry. It's when price is gonna dumpy. When price dumpy, that's when you worry. That's when you worry. I don't really invest in ton. I don't really give two jack squats about ton. I can tell you that right now. But it is quite interesting. This morning, its market cap was 22 trillion, and now it's trading at 15 trillion. So from what I see, don't ask me. Let's see. And literally, there's like, from what I'm seeing, there's no news. Literally, the last news was did they have a halving? They might have had a halving or something. All right, let's keep going. All right, guys, what do you want to look at? Somebody said FTM. Let's start with FTM for a second. FTM, not much change from yesterday. I just wanted to hold the 80s, get a hold of the 80s. This thing's still in bullish structure. Signals and overlays here. Let's see it. Let's get it. 13. Give me that 13 sensitivity. We're going to be chilling today. Yeah, still structured. Need to get that neocloud ripping back, though. Weekly time frame here. Again, holding just fine. 19 sensitivity here. Heard a ton of people were invested in that one. All right, brother. Okay, brother. Good one, BK. Good one. Good one. All right, yeah, but there you go. Look at the higher low forming above these weekly highs. I mean, can't get better than that. Right now, FTM target 111 again. I'd be going for $1 first because dollar's always psychological, guys, right? Yeah, just worry about the price. The price is what's important. But yeah, 81.35, chilling. So holding over the 80s would be good, but the weekly holding over, bouncing above that previous weekly high, that's money. It's out of the thing. Gosh. Yeah, that MasterCard thing. Yeah, that was interesting. Same thing, guys. I mean, we talked about that weekly open close high at 26 was going to be our main target, right? It's just has done nothing in 2 days. Has done nothing in 2 days. Let's go to INJ. INJ, my friend. INJ with a breakout today. Let's go. All right, INJ breaking 20. Finally, yesterday's high. Finally, the swing high. Yesterday's high was 26.81. That previous swing high there on that first breakout was 26.81 as well. Same high. Same exact high. That's crazy. Yeah, see if you can close over 26.81 today. That'd be nice. Next target would be 27.50. Let's go to the weekly here. INJ is one of those that's had a nice move. This is the kind of growth I like to see. This is what I like to see in a cryptocurrency that's newly traded, my friends. Obviously, this launched in 2020. It's been trading on here for a while, but that's still new, right? For the long term, that's new. But seeing growth like this is what you want to see in a cryptocurrency that's worth looking at and considering an investment. You don't want to look at something that's spiked 1 trillion times and then comes back to zero every time, like our good pal, I'm not going to name it, I'm just going to type it in. Like this guy. Like this old one. Right? Like this is one, it's like, come on, brother. Like, what are you doing? I'm not going to say it, but this one. But like, here you go. Obviously we're in a different world here. Like XRP launched when XRP launched at the very beginning of all this nonsense that we've been involved in. Just kidding. We love the crypto market. But yeah, it's just like seeing newer ones kind of set a low, create their own cycle. Great signs. Great signs. I see multiple people saying Mina. It makes me think it's the same person. Makes you think it's the same person. Yeah, it's got to be because this is a horrible chart. Man, this thing on Mina, whatever you want to call it, it's got to break 93 to make any type of moves or break below 72 to go lower. Weekly's inside a value range. So, again, this would be a spot where it's like, you know what? If you've been wanting to buy your Mina, now is the time to buy it, and then you sit on your hands. But that's all long term. This is long term buy the dip situation. XRP Army is just like Hodl Gang. Yeah, honestly, guys, I promise you, if you spam something, I'm not gonna look at it. We already went over gold. Is XRP also long term? Nah, I don't think so. That's what I think of XRP and Cardano. Honestly. Cardano as well. Yeah, we're going to go back to Bitcoin. Don't worry. I promise. Yo, Rum, I appreciate you tuning in. First time viewer. You're awesome, man. Thanks for tuning in. Rum, if you didn't know, but every Friday we do a $300 giveaway as long as you do have to be subbed. And guys, come on. We're at 68 likes today. Let's get up to 100 likes. Come on. Seriously. Smash that like button. Aight. Let's get it. We can go back to Bitcoin. You know me, I'll always look at some Bitcoin. I had a few people ask for Bitcoin. Let's go Bitcoin again. How's our Bitcoin doing? We're like right at break even, right? We're back green on the 4 hour, guys. Good sign. Good sign, guys. Good sign on our Bitcoin predictions. Hold on. Bitcoin prediction. We're almost in the green, baby. Come on. Give it to me. All right. Bitcoin yet again. All we're watching this week, by the way, and honestly, the weekly time frame is just incredible. We don't really need to even look at that yet. Is a hold in the 67s this week. Weekly close, I would want breaking. What's breaking? Well, that's dookie. I mean, do we want Solana futures though? CME Insiders confirm group that has no plans to offer Solana in the futures. I also think that CME Insiders said there's not going to be any Bitcoin or Ethereum ones either. Do we want Solana futures? I don't know. I guess we could. It's good for US, but I mean, again, this is step one. Solana launching PayPal's stablecoin is step one of potentially getting this, and then ETFs, right? It's just stage one. They're not gonna make a future on when something's being traded mostly for meme coins. Brad, that doesn't mean they can't change their mind, brother. They can change their mind easy. We'll see how it does in a few years, guys. Solana is way too new. It is way too new for it to be considered anything else yet. Okay, it's way too new. Indicators we're looking at are price action concepts and the oscillator matrix. All right, guys, yeah, Bitcoin right now, this 67 is key, man. I mean, we want to see this 4-hour close where it's at. The daily, just holding 67 would be pretty nice at coming from these previous highs. We did have that shift in structure and made that move through the 70,000 mark. Now we're just kind of fading back. The nice part is right now, from this swing low to where we're at now, it is starting to test kind of the golden pocket here. So would really want to see this thing really hold up on this golden pocket here. But that 65,500 comes from the weekly level. Would want it to continue to trade above that. If it's trading above 65, my friends, if this thing's trading above 65, then I'm Jay chilling. Okay. My chart color settings, fun ones. What is it? This one. There you go, guys. If you want my colors, there's my green. 09CAAA. That's a sign. I might need to go to AA. Just kidding. If I was drinking on stream, maybe. And then there's my red FF3343. Pause the video if you want it. All right. Yeah, but the nice part is Bitcoin pulling back from that daily high extended on the oscillator, creating a bullish turning point above the 50 level would be enticing, my friends. It'd be very, very nice. So we got to see if 67 can actually bounce. Jazz me, please. I still like that. I still can't get over that it's called that, to be honest. I can't. I still can't get over it. Oh, buddy boy. Okay, the weekly, this is rough. The weekly candle on this needs to close over this previous high, or at least close over. Look at this thing, dude. Look at this weekly. Look at this green line. Where does that come from? Weekly open close high. Right here. Weekly open close period right there, right? Look at the rejects. All right, so again, this thing, man, I would really want this thing to close over that line first off, but it needs to close over at least that open close high, right? Daily time frame, man, this thing's struggling hard. So this is the zone to watch for your bounce. You know what I'm seeing. Watch, see if we can hold these highs. Right? Let's see if we can hold these highs. Does anybody know what show? What show has a guy in it that goes, you know what I'm saying? Anybody know what that's from? I grew up watching that show all the time. You know what I'm saying? I need to pull him up. That's gonna be, if that's a thing. If that's a thing in the chat, Pokemon. Okay, BK. Yeah, fam, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Look at Zayd knows what's up. Now, here's the issue. Keep forgetting. I need to figure out how to get the audio from the charting PC to the whatever mainstream. I don't have the audio over there yet. All right, let's keep going, my friends. Honestly, for Jasmine, yeah, it just got to hold, brother. It's had two very large movie days. Why don't you show me gold? We're live till around 4 or 5 different platforms. I'm reading the main YouTube chat, so we've gone over gold already in the stream. So we'll go over it eventually. Again, gold still considering a retest of this low 23.28. Okay, and then we're gonna go. I think we hit 2,300 before anything else on gold. But yeah. All right, price action. You said you wanted AMD again. AMD's still in this slope, right? Still in a nice slope here. This thing just continuing that slope would be nice. Give me up to 180 if it does. What's crazy is, how's NVIDIA today? NVIDIA is green today. Of course it is. NVIDIA is green today. Guys, honestly, all you had to do with NVIDIA was buy call options that expired in 3 months, and you would probably be a 100% profitable trader. The minute you heard about NVIDIA involving themselves with AI, all you had to do was buy call options that expired in 2 years or next year. I mean, you would have been fine. Or you just follow Nancy Pelosi, man. And Nancy bought somewhere down here, right? Or even below that. I don't even know where the hell she bought. Scotty P, no regrets. No regrets, yeah. Check gold. Please check gold. We just talked about gold. Gold, we're bearish on still. We're going for 23.28. Microsoft. There was a firm reason Nancy was long, or whoever it was. It was Nancy? It was yeah, it was Nance. It was definitely Nance. What we say on Microsoft though, let's get it. Okay, so Microsoft, we talked about that bull flag break, and more than likely if this thing held those highs, it's gonna rippy. It's gonna rip, man. This thing might explode. Might hit these all-time highs. Remember, if it's gonna hold over these highs here. We did talk about this yesterday, I think. Wasn't it yesterday? Yeah, it had to be. Over 428, this thing's money. That thing bounced directly off of that price, too. I mean, it can come down to being as simple as that, guys. Rippy, rippy. Yo. B-Rayan, I got you, bro. You have to understand how many chats I'm looking at, okay? I'm going through what I see. I see you. If you wanna keep, are you the Lux Algo? D said, are you the Lux Algo? Yes. I am him. No, just kidding. Well, yeah. We are Lux Algo. We have a massive team. I'm just one of the team members. The guy that goes live. I'm the live guy. The guy that's on the live stream. Yeah, this is Papa Luxy.
Who's your daddy?
That's right, Tyler. That's right, Tyler. Yeah, tomorrow, guys, it's going to depend on... I don't create the indicators, though. We have an awesome development team that does that. Don't give me the credit. It's all them, man. It's all them. I'm just sitting here, and I just use the indicators and showcase them to you guys. Yo, Wrecked, I appreciate that, man. Why don't we look at Pepe? Pepe's right here. Yeah, BK said Pepe's right here. He will always be behind me. Just kidding. So, I mean, here's the thing about Pepe, guys. And we explained this yesterday with meme coins in general. There's not really much technical analysis that goes towards this also. My hair is freaking weird today. There's no technical analysis that can really go into this. I mean, you can take psychology into this. It's mostly psychological, right? All you had to do to be a successful trader on Pepe was buy the spikes, right? So I buy here. I buy here. I buy here. I buy here. You know, day after is green. I buy there, right? Boom. Rally City. We fade, we fade, we fade. Where's our next significant buying area? Where is it, brother? Where's our next significant buying area, brother? It's literally right here. Boom, this one, right? Look, little easy peasy back and forth trading. Boom, big spike. It's like, boom, buy it for me. Right now you'd be up 50%. It's like, I mean, there's not much. Pepe could still go further, right? I mean, that's, you can't ask me that. You have to go look at Twitter, maybe. GDP should go well, but if PCE goes well, tech should rib. Absolutely, yeah, guys. Yeah, once again, remember GDP tomorrow and then PCE on Friday, right? It's Friday, isn't it? I'm from Algeria. Say hi to me. Yo, what's up? How you doing, brother? Should I open a long position on Sol? If you're not holding Sol for the long term, then yeah. Long term, though. Long term play. Long term is not 1 year. Long term is not 2 years. Long term is not 3 years. Long term is not 4 years. I'll give you long term. I'll give it 5 years. 5 years can be the start of the long term hold. But if you're a true HODL Gang member, I'm going to be dead with Bitcoin in my pocket. I'm just telling you that right now. I will be dead with Bitcoin in my pocket. Y'all just tune into the stream when I'm in my coffin. I'll just queue streams for the rest of eternity. There'll just be a bunch of streams queued and just with a Bitcoin chart. And then it'll be me, it'll just be my headstone. I'll have a camera on my headstone. We're going deep today. Can you leave us your keys? Sure. We'll do a 24-hour stream. And it'll just be my grave and Bitcoin chart. Your trust wallet. Can you place Fibonacci on what? Jacob will quit crypto after that 24 hours. All right, so BCH, look at it. BCH yet again. This thing's been dookie since it made that run. I mean, it's been so bad. This is really, sorry, Punk Chainer. Sorry you had to go through this. 530 needs to break, or this low needs to break a 420. Blaze it. You know what I'm feeling? You feeling me? You know what I'm saying? 420 needs to break to the downside, or that 530 breakout. You know what I'm saying, guys, comes from, nobody said it, right? You know what I'm saying? Somebody said it. Somebody said that. Somebody did. I forgot there was one person that did. The other one comes from Trailer Park Boys. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Have you guys bought the dog coin? You talking about Doge, brother? Y'all want anything else specific? Foxy. Let's go to the weekly. Weekly, you know, the fib on the weekly could be playing nicely here. I mean, it's just not though. It's close to that fib. There's nothing much on the. You can't really place a fib on a daily. Let's go back over Ethereum. I got you. Have you any course for beginners from scratch? No, I don't. But YouTube is your playground, my friend. If you want to learn how to trade. But I would suggest just start looking at the charts, and then if a lot of people say indicators don't help, but if you want to be able to have a life outside of trading, then indicators are your best friend. Buy now. Try FIBO. Okay. Y'all are all over the place. Yeah, guys, we're at 85 likes. Come on, let's get up to 100 likes today. How's our Bitcoin doing? Are we green yet? We're green, baby. Bitcoin's hitting more right now. Let's get it. Let's get it. I think. What was the Bitcoin prediction? 67459. Y'all, we're more. Let's get it. Let's go. We got it. Buy now. Bitcoin, it'll bowl. Hitting the more right now, baby. Hopefully we can close that way too. And I can close this trade in, we got 45 minutes or 43 minutes. I can close the trade. Let's go, baby. All right. Man, I need to get a haircut again. Back to the haircuts again. 170 on Solana, guys. Let's get that breakout through 174 this week. Give it to me. Coming in hot. I'm coming in hot. Dislike Crypto Kid? What are you doing? Why are you disliking? Oh, because you had less. Are you going to do the extreme 1 second trades? We could again. I'm not checking Turbo, man. It's yet again another meme coin you can focus on volume spikes. Solana will be falling tomorrow evening. C Limited could give a turning point on the daily. SMLR. Look at gaming still spamming that. LDO. Here you go, brother. Sorry for the delay. Today I'm just out of it, my friends. Guys, we stream every day here. There's going to be days where I'm just like way up here. Other days will be way down here. It's just going to come down to how I'm feeling that day. Regardless, I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you very much. First off, daily fib coming down with a 220. You feel me? This is above that at a high volume level. But look at the weekly. Nice spike last week. What's the news on this? What's the news on this gaming? What is it? 4 hour I do not like. 4 hour broke this swing low here. All right, nice higher low form. Now it's broken. And now that that's broken, it also rejected it. So if this so happens to reject or not bounce off of this previous high, it will probably go lower to 210. 210 will be targeting down here on the 4 hour right now. Boop. Give me that. If it doesn't hold this price, it's got to hold that price. But that change character coming in clutch. We rejected the change of character, also coming in clutch. Also used to be a BOS there. That's like grade A structure, brother. You got a BOS with a breakout. You got higher low above the BOS. Now you got a change of character at the BOS, and then you reject the change of character that formed when there used to be a BOS after that change of character turned to the bear side off the BOS. I don't even know what I was saying there, but again, change character. We're lining up same level. Nice. You know that's a significant level. Rejection. Watch see if this closes below this low. If this closes below 2.296, I'd be targeting 210 right now. High volume level. But you could also say, hey, get out of here, Mr. 210, because this previous high is going to hold at 223. I would watch that one. Yo. I don't like that there's a higher low here. I do like that there's a lower low here. Okay. I see why you were spamming this to me. I promise you, I see you, but I'm sorry that I waited too long to respond. Today's just not the day. All right, setups. LDO. I will take that one. I will take that one as a watch me. Watch me. It is on the daily as well, which is good. So if this thing respects that level, you get a bullish starting point there. Yeah, brother. This is an A minus setup. A minus. Because I don't trust this higher low here, but we'll see. If there was anything, there's an A, right? There's A minus, there's an A, and then there's A plus. This is right in the middle, A. So that's what I'll give it. It looks good though. Yeah, I appreciate that, gaming. Yeah, there's just so many. Guys, you have to understand, if I don't respond to your comment, I have 7 chats that I'm looking at right now. I don't have 7 eyes. I wish I did. Okay, I need everybody to just simmer down. Hey, Dustin, mainstream, go to the YouTube channel. Click the thumbnail with Solana. Bitcoin, bro. We just went over Bitcoin for the 100th time, brother. We've been going over it. Bitcoin's bouncing back. Guys, more prediction looking good and good. Looking better and better. Bitcoin's bouncing off this. We're just watching for that 67 to hold, my friends. How about big time? What even is that? Indicators are the oscillator matrix and the price action concepts. You can try them out risk-free 30 days. luxalgo.com. Scale, I don't really go past the 4 hour. How about gold up or down? Down. Again, not financial advice. You don't know the drill. Come on, brother. You're here for analysis. We're going to give you, but price is going to do what it wants, my friends. Price is going to do what it wants. It's not going to follow our analysis 24/7, but I promise you, or I'm not going to say I promise you. That's a bad word to use. Bad. All right. Yeah, that right now it looks like gold, the probability of this thing going back down to test 2330 is pretty high. I think you have good probability down there. Watch it. Please respond. Review Bitcoin and gold. All right, Rio. Here's the chat for Rio. Trying to mess with me. Man, it's the same. So, absolutely tired. It's literally the exact same YouTube channel. There's just 2 streams on it. Does ETH gonna break 3,700? I don't know. Let's take a look. Nah, it needs to hold it. We need it to hold 3,700. Bitcoin predictions right now looking good, my friend. Looking good. 67, 4, 5, and 9. Boo. Yes, you can do a BOS. IBIT, Soul rising. Soul rising up. Soul's rising up. Devo, why don't you like Tether, brother? Do you have a problem with Tether? Dio, you got a problem with Tether? What's wrong with Tether? Breaking news today, guys. Again, if you're just now joining us, PayPal launched their stablecoin on the Solana network. Let's go Solana. Everybody, let's go hooray. Hooray for Solana. Finally getting something that isn't meme related. Let's get it. USD JPY making moves, baby. I like it. I love it. Woohoo. Yay. Bitcoin, come on, brother. Show me what you got with that bounce back. Hit it when you bounce back. Yeah. All right. Yeah, guys, today I'm kind of Jay chilling. We're just looking at charts. Check not coin USDT. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, what? I was like, what are you saying there? I get what you're saying. The way it typed out is interesting. Man, this is interesting as well. I have no idea what this is, to be honest. You know me, I'm a major player. You feel me? I ain't no whale, but I be playing Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum all day. Well, actually, we look at the Avalanche too. This would look solid, man. If it's going to respect this 4-hour high here above 86, you're probably good. Look for that 1 cent digit coming in. It's going to have struggles there at it. Solana will break and eventually won't bounce back. It's a failed currency. Why do you say that? Come back when it's in the thousands. PayPal wouldn't launch their stablecoin on a network that's a failed currency. Trust me. Not a company that makes that kind of money. All right. Yeah, I would watch. This is probably gonna struggle at a cent just because it's 1 cent. But if it holds over 86, you're pretty good. Let's go to Avalanche. Yo, Avalanche swept them highs, and now it's back down. I need that higher low. Right now, this thing needs to create the higher low on the oscillator here. It'd be nice. It is in this high volume range, which is good on the money flow profile. But, you know, we've discussed this. I want to see 42. Like, give me 42, please. The weekly. Weekly here, remember, 47 is that first target. 42 was target 1 from the daily, I think, right? something like that. Yeah. I mean, no, I would say here 40. Yeah, 47s. That's it, man. It's got like 40's got a hold just to hold because it's above these highs, right? But like at the end of the day, it's like it tried but not failed. So this failed Chach could flip it to give it enough juice to go through these lows, which I would hate to see. But like Avalanche, you need to get up, man. Like wake up, brother. Get some volume in your system. Avalanche needs one of them energy drinks that I'm slacking on today. Avalanche, though, above 32, we like it for now. We shall see. That's the name of the game, is we shall see. You would love to see the analysis on Ator. CHZ crypto, I got you, brother. Let's look at that. Ator, man, same thing. Freaking swept those highs. I wish it would have held. Weekly, though, looks solid so far. The weekly is what I'd focus the most on. This thing's got a lot of playing around to do. It's got to get through $2.50. But if it's gonna hold, this open close weekly high here around 166, I think you're okay. I think you just fine. Broke that slope. Yeah, we'll see. Give me something here. Give me something above $2. Show me you can hold 2, and we'll make a move. Yeah, Lucy, you got to give me which volatility index, like on the U.S. side or what? Like there's quite a few volatility indexes. CHZ. So you got to please specify. I would appreciate it. Let's go to CA. Ooh, buddy boy. Did we talk about this one yesterday? I think so. Either way, man, CHZ right there. Boom, 1537, money in the bank. Yeah, we did talk about this yesterday. Now I think about it. 4 hour F me sideways. This thing. Dang. On Monday, I created that turning point. Even though I wouldn't have taken it, it was a very, very minor. This thing swung left and right. This thing was all over the place. But yeah, nice starting point there. Gripping and ripping right off of 1380 oscillator play. Your target would have been right where it's at. I think we talked about 16 cents yesterday. I just need to break out of this. Like, it needs to get out of this high. This thing's juicy. It needs to really get going. But it is. If this thing can close over 1532, I think next week you will get a retest at 18. I think we discussed 18 is that target open close weekly low there. I think this thing can close where it's at. This thing probably gonna break out of these highs. Watch it. Can you see Adam? Adam's like the poo-poo one, isn't it? Adam ain't great. Adam looked good and then it died. Yeah, this thing freaking fell off the earth. I will say, though, this is what I was saying about once that these are... we had a 4 hour setup before it, didn't do good on Adam. It did break structure, but look at the weekly here. You did have a spike, but look what Adam did. Even when it came off of this spike, it held above this previous range that it had. So seeing this happen when price tries to hold that previous range, it means people are actually interested in buying this thing and not just sending it down here to where it originally was, like XRP. But that's a no name. But yeah, I mean, I don't like that it broke this previous swing low right there. That high low broke. I would be more bearish in this scenario, but long-term wise, when you see it respect, when it originally traded in this small range in 2019, is a good sign that there's some potential here. So, do your research. This isn't a bad price, I will say. This isn't a bad price for long-term. Again, 5 to 10 years on long-term holds. Not a bad price if you were to be picking some up, right? This level is where it's at. Rose. Do. Where we at? We got 30 minutes left. Come on, Bitcoin. Don't do this to me, brother. Don't do it to me. 4 hour. 4 hours struggling, man. And I could close my trade in 29 minutes. Just stay where you're at for 29 minutes, please. Yeah, it's rejecting these highs. Right here. Boop. It's rejecting these highs. Or sorry, these lows. We're seeing, though, it's so hard with a time limit. With a time limit, it's so hard to time where price is going to be. I feel bad for you guys that's been doing this for forever. I feel bad you guys have been doing this forever. It's just so hard to time that. I don't know how you guys time that. So we'll see. We're getting there. Let's see. I have to close this trade in 28 minutes. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Where is Doge right now? Actually, I haven't looked at Doge in a minute. Oh, Doge. Poor dog. Poor dog. We love you. R.I.P. Crude oil, guys, respecting a range, respecting a level now on the weekly. It's inside that high volume. Crude oil, remember we did get stopped. That's we get stopped for profit after our initial trade back here in early or late May, late May. But that was nonetheless a great trade. We're just now we're kind of waiting to see if it wants to reset up or not. But great job to everybody that was part of it. It'll bounce back. How to use money flow profile, and can I use it on any stocks? Yeah, you can. You pretty much just see significant volume levels, man. Then there's sentiment. So like at this level, there was majority of this volume, 23% of this volume was more so bulls. Like bulls were in control of 77. High volume there, right? If there's no sentiment, right? If there's nothing like this, is very low. Just consider there was a tie, right? Tie in the battlefront. But here, high buyers happening at these highs. But again, this is coming from this exact range here, right? So this is coming from, the 200 bars, right? I can adjust the amount of bars I want to analyze. I can also change a lot, but I just have it on, the normal thing. But I can adjust the amount of bars. But in this case up here, right, there were a lot of buyers. That doesn't mean people are going to continue to buy there, right? That could mean buyers might be exhausted at that level. And that's pretty much what happened here. So if I go back, now I'm curious. Let me see. Was there still a lot of buyers there? Not really. So where did that spike? Right here. A lot of buyers, it failed, right? A lot of buyers, then it failed, broke down, then it broke this low almost. A lot of buyers, broke down, and then ends up dropping, right? So again, that doesn't mean people are just going to buy that level, right? It's just telling you there were a lot of buyers here before and it failed. Next time it goes up there, could do the exact same thing. Bitcoin less? Okay, screw off. It's going to be more, brother. Gold, man, we're still bearish on gold, guys. Those keep asking about gold. Still bearish on gold. Gold, we're looking for a retest of this low 23.28, 23.27-ish level, right? You're long BNX. What is BNX? What indicator is by the side? This is the money flow profile. Yeah, gold's still in that neocloud, man. How much time we got left? An hour? We don't have an hour. Let's say we have an hour left on the NQ. NQ today, how we do? Oh, buddy, yikes. Terrible day for the NQ. Let me see something. A terrible day for the NQ. No extended price. I'm testing a strategy right now with the reversal bands. It's been pretty flipping good. It's been pretty flipping good. When I have more data, I'll let you know. Wait, no. Stay on this page. Let's see here. So yeah, today, guys, if Solana could somehow get up over at least close 170, I'll be happy. I just want to get this thing. I just want to see a turning point somewhere soon. Money flow profile, brother. Money flow profile is the indicator. I use default settings, my friends. Default settings. What are you asking? Gold bouncing off that low right now. Before our, I don't know, man. Gold, yeah, it's just chilling inside that high volume level as well. It's going to be an interesting spot for gold. I honestly, because it swept this higher low here, even if you go to like the daily time frame, broke down from this higher low, you know, like we said, that bear flag was pretty much A plus bear flag. How's our Bitcoin? Bitcoin's going to be close, man. Bitcoin right now, we need to hold 67,000, right? 67,000 is what we're watching on the daily. Just holding that would be good. We're well above it. But we have this higher low, or this previous, lower high there that we're watching. See if it can be respected. Nice rejection of this upper order block previously. That high right there, open close high there, was pretty locked in. But remember, this comes from a very, very nice previous high, but also the what's it called, the start of the golden pocket. So this thing wants to hold inside this golden pocket here. We'll be watching it. Come on, Bitcoin prediction, don't do me like that. All right, what we got? What's our time right now? Literally got 20 minutes. Bitcoin, you better get back to more in 20 minutes. You better get back to more in 20 minutes, please, good sir. Doing great, Bitcoin. Dot, yeah, let's do dot. And we can do uni as well. It better be back up there. It better be back up there, I swear. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does have earnings today, doesn't it? Does cost earnings today? Hold on. Where is our... There it is. Boom. It is today. No, tomorrow. Cost earnings tomorrow. Is it pre-market? Probably. Earnings. Is it pre-market tomorrow? After hours? Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow, guys. Get up. See the little moon? What is there? How did they do last year? I feel like they did really good based on their current price action. Costco's always been a good company, man. It's freaking nuts. Isn't Costco... Isn't Costco owned, like, you know how Sam's Club's owned by Walmart? Are they by themselves? I'm assuming, I guess they are. Just because of things. Costco Rev, man, look at the growth. Look at the revenue growth on Costco. That's insane. Man, 2023 made 6B. That's 7% year over year. You gotta love it. A little down on growth though this past year. That's not a great sign, but it's still growing nicely. Quarter two, or wow, they've already reported. Wow, they're gonna be reporting quarter three. So they already were quarter one for this year, 16%. They increased 18% quarter two. Interesting. Interesting. It's always interesting when they report more than once. Or they've already reported ahead of everybody. Yo, Bitcoin's gonna be so close, man. It's gonna be so close to more or less. Oh, yeah, let's go over Link. I've been wanting to look at that as well today. Oh, buddy, dude. Link again today breaking out once again. Yesterday we talked, remember, guys, we're really looking for Link. Obviously, we want to see that that bigger move on Link on the weekly, right? The weekly, we're looking for like 25, right? But right now, this weekly candle, all we want to do is close over that high of 1791. If Link can close over that high for this week, I think we're going to start seeing a nice retest. Remember, we talked about Link. We thought it was a really good pickup in the 13s, so great job if you were a part of that. But 20, man, I do think 20 is your bet right now. I think 20 is gonna. I think it could easily continue to 20. Lovely move so far. Look at the daily. Daily has overextended a bit, but I do think there's a possibility for it to go to 20. Watch right now though, it to hold 18. If you could hold 18, I think you could get that move. But we'll keep an eye on it. 20's first, right? There's nothing here. Let's just get there, right? Let's just get there. Just get me to 20, brother. Show me what's up. Uni, yes, let's go to Uni. Uni had a big move, a few days ago. So remember, we targeted on the daily this 1166 coming from this previous pivotal point on the look at the reaction to this level. Look at how aggressive that sell-off was after it tagged this level, right? Again, that would have been a price target 1166 or just 1160 usually is what I do. But in this case, now for a pullback, this is starting to line up beautifully with a previous high as well. So this golden pocket lining up beautifully with that previous high. Watch to see if price comes into that area. But again, we don't even need Fibonacci for this. We can pull up the signals and overlays. We can see here, optimize that 13. I said in the dashboard. We can see that the Neo Cloud is starting to line up right there at that 50% retracement. So just a matter of potentially making pretty clean moves here. So we'll watch it. My headset died. Great. Let me throw on this weird cable. But yeah, I mean, if this thing can make it, if this thing can come back to that area, we'll definitely be watching for potential buys for sure. Definitely will be watching it, my friends. Faux show. Faux show. Okay, we got 15 minutes left on our Bitcoin predictions. Please, dude, this is going to be so close. This is going to be so close. For me, it is. For you guys, what, your price right now? I'm going to mark your price off. 67,459. So you guys have a little bit higher price. Not much higher. If you're a part of today's Bitcoin predictions, I know you're sweating. It's always close, man. 67 459, right? Yep. I'm gonna text live BTC free live stream. Come on, baby. You got 15 minutes left. You better get going, pal. So there's y'all's price point, 67,459. It's got to be more or less than that. If you want that. I'm going to put this center. Get up, baby, please. Did we go over DOT already? I thought we did. DOT made that breakout, dude, and failed. The odds of this coming lower are way greater now. We already went over DOT. Techniques wanted TUP, USD, TUP. Yeah, what? What's happening? What is feeling good here? What does this say? Yo, what? TUP, yikes. I'm not really. Tron. TRX. Sorry. How's TRB doing, by the way? Man, Tron got obliterated. Goodness gracious. Let's see our TRB. Man, TRB still holding. That's depressing. Wicked our stop. That's why I like That's why I like closing candle stop losses. This thing's still holding value, guys. Man, I hate that it went up to the 124. It almost went out for. No, I don't. Sifo. I hate that this is holding. Dude, this is gonna be. Dang it, it's gonna be less again. No, it's not. We were less yesterday. We're just going opposite now. The Bitcoin guys are going opposite my prediction as well. Come on. Has to get up 15 minutes, retesting the low. How's gold? Gold's still coming down. Gold 4 hour, guys. Remember, I mean, I honestly, yeah, 100%. First off, this is going to probably hit, 23.33 and then 23.30, right? Ooh, render. We haven't done that today. Goodness gracious. Render, remember, guys, $10 was that big hold we're watching. It could continue to hold over 10. We're happy. If you don't recall on stream, we talked about many times about how big $7 was. We picked some up off 7 before. So if that does, hold 10 here, targets right now, obviously it's got to break through this, but I would be up here around 1250. Let's go to the weekly. And 13 up there. You got 13, 14 there, 13, 14. Sorry. $13.14 is what I'm saying by 13, 14. So that's kind of where you'd be going for, right? So if it can, if it can continue to hold 10, you'll probably see it. Less, baby. How less is it? Just, I don't even want to go back to it yet. Inverse Jacob. I'm going to become the new inverse Kramer. Yeah, so Ethereum. Yikes. Ethereum, guys, remember the price, what we're talking about is that 3,700. If it just holds over 3,700, I mean, you can give it a little bit of wiggle room down to like 3,794. That's about it. I mean, maybe 3,650 or something. You have these lows here, but again, I don't think if it retests those lows, it's probably going to break down. But in that case, though, the oscillator is so extended on Ethereum that like from this low to this high here, a 50% retracement lines up beautifully with that previous higher low. So it's not a terrible thing that could happen. But 3,500 is the biggest watch here on Ethereum. 3,500 is that biggest watch. I get you, DWA, man. I was going over ETH from someone else's suggestion. Oh, man. My back is hurting. I need some food. Yeah, so ETC, man, Ethereum Classic, same situation. Just needs to hold the 30 level. I would want it to hold 30, but you do have down at 29.36. 29.36. You got roughly 10 minutes left. Renzo. Okay, no, I can't. Can't look at it. It's not on an exchange. It's not on anything. Short. JTO. How is JTO today? Oh, JTO. We love you. You're finally back up. We were worried about JTO. Remember, I want it over 4 again. It's got to get over 4, first off. 415 though would be nice. Weekly candle right there. Yeah, 410, 415. If you can get over that, we'll talk more about JTO for a potential move. This thing's finally escaping that downside, which is good. But again, I think you're gonna have some struggle around 420. Blaze it. But yeah, 410. If it can break over that, create that kind of structure, we should get a nice bounce back. It did break that swing low there. It just depends if it can take out that area or not. Go to FET long, VET long. We looked at Fetch AI earlier. I mean, this is more of a long-term play right now than anything. There's not really any lower time frame structure. We got 100 likes. It took that long to get it. It took that long. Let's go. Great job. I didn't really spam it today. Guys, I will say, remember, on Friday, we'll be doing a $300 giveaway. So long as you tune into the stream the rest of the week, hit that like button. You do have to be subbed to be a part of that giveaway as well. But make sure you're here if you want to be a part of it and you are subscribed. Remember, though, Thursday, a.k.a. tomorrow, we got GDP quarter 2 estimate at 8:30. That's going to determine the rest of the week, my friends. I'm sorry. It will determine the rest of the week. We got PCE on Friday at 8:30 as well. So be ready for that. Very, very important. If you guys want updates like this, make sure you're following the Twitter at LuxAlgo. I promise you'll be the first to know out of anybody else. Oh, it's going to be close, man. We have 9 minutes left. Let's go on the... We might get lucky here. I'll go to the 1 minute chart. There's your stream predictions. Way less. Maybe I'll get lucky. Okay, well, less is getting lucky. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll go green, but it'll be less for you guys. Maybe I'll get lucky. It would go green. It'll be less for you guys. Maybe. Yet again, this is what happened to us yesterday, guys. You not remember? We had that initial rally for me at least. We had that initial rally in the direction that I wanted, and then failed by the end of the stream. It's so hard to time that last minute move, you know. We got about 7 minutes. We'll come back to it, but man, let's see here. Maybe it'll sweep these lows, get pumped back here in 7 minutes. We'll see. Spy NVIDIA. Actually, let's go over our last 2 trades here that we're in on the actual setups. And then, all right, so remember, guys, for Rune, we locked in at 7 already, right? We're just watching to see this thing can continue to hold right here above that 630 level. So really looking for that 732 move again. If that happens and it doesn't break, if 732 doesn't break, we'll probably just close the rest, right? So we'll definitely be keeping an eye on that 732. If for some reason this comes off of this, though, breaks below this area, we're really watching that 738. If that doesn't hold to get a closing daily candle below that, we're definitely going to be looking at to close the rest there as well. But we're already out of at least 25% of our position, looking for that next move to the upside. The setups, again, the euro, we're keeping an eye on. Man, that broke the low so aggressively. Pendle here, okay? Pendle waiting on that, turning point to occur somewhere above that 50 level would be very nice. And then our boy Gaming gave us a potential setup as well on LDO, waiting for that pullback and turning point to happen to the upside as well. So keeping a very close eye on it. We should do a Sol prediction. That'd be fun. That would be fun, honestly. Sol prediction. Sol green today, man. It's so close. Bitcoin, I feel like, man, maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky. 5 minutes left on Bitcoin. Come on, brethren. Bounce back for me. Just a pretty chill day today, guys. Nothing too crazy. Let's look at the NASDAQ again. I want to see what our good old pal NQ's doing. NASDAQ, remember, tomorrow with the GDP update, we're watching to see if anything at open, if it comes and kind of retest that 18,700 level, 18,724 area, wicks anywhere in there. I'd be watching 18,724 just due to these open close highs here on the 4-hour daily time frame as well. Right here, this range here, that 18.7. If it gets a big reject, that is. If it bounces back, I mean, we'll be watching the all-time high, right? 19K in sight. Sometimes with these big news reports, you'll get consolidation before they come out. When they come out, that's when it uses the volume to crush new highs. So keep a close eye on that tomorrow at the NQ. We'll get there. But, man, yeah, Bitcoin looks like it's going to be less. What a bummer. Well, maybe not. Let's go to the 1 minute. Yeah, this could be close, actually. If you get a pump. We need a pump, though. Go. I can't close this trade for another 3 minutes. 3.5 minutes. Yeah, man. I'm glad you're hunting for those trades, man. I appreciate you guys looking for trades. God, my back hurts. Need a freaking masseuse on stream. Just kidding. Goodness gracious. Crude oil back under 80. Come on, get going. Viewer, guys, looks like today's going to be less, though. If you put in less on your prediction, you probably are going to win today. Right now, so far, let's see. Dame. First one up with the less. Richard with the less as well. Great job. Jockey. Punk Chainer. Man, a lot of you guys went less today going against me, like always. John Paul. RB Sniper with the less. Igor. Or no, Igor had the more. Dora. Come on, get up. Get up. We got 3 minutes left. We can get some crazy pumps in here in 3 minutes, right? We can get lucky. Right? Bitcoin less. All right, yeah, it looks like it's pretty much locked in. Gold 23.37 already. Maybe on Gala right now. About 2 minutes left here. Oh, I thought you were saying right now. This Gala needs to get over that 5 cent mark bad, or break below 4. Or break below 4. I've got 2 minutes left on the Bitcoin prediction. Come on, brethren. Give me something. Like, news drop now. How about right now? News drop right now. Give it to me. News drop right now. Maybe I should have gone to the 1 minute. Oh, here we go. There we go. If this goes more, I will go net. I will go nuts. If this goes more, I'll go nuts. Get pumping, baby. Go. Pump it. Pump it up. Pump it up. Come on. Come on. Please. Please pump it up. All right, we got 1 minute left on the Bitcoin predictions. Looks like Les is going to be the winner today. So great job to all our Les predictors today. I'm new to the prediction game, guys. Come on, give me a break. CRM earnings. We got 1 minute left. Salesforce. Yo! 10% already. That's nuts. 10% already on CRM. Hit the Pamp song? Yeah, honestly. All right, Bitcoin predictions closing in 30 seconds. Man, that's hard. It's hard to time something that you think is going to be within an hour and a half. That is hard. That is very hard. All right, 15 seconds. Yeah, Les is going to win. Gosh dang it. Les with the winner again. 10, 9, 6, 5, 4. That's why I need to follow you, Dame. 3, 2, 1. Congrats, guys. If you were Les today, you won. Great job to our Les's today. What a bummer, man. We were up over 1K profit. Now we're up only at 287 profit since we started the Bitcoin prediction thing. But Les is the winner today. Let's acknowledge our kings and queens. Y'all know the drill. Let's acknowledge our kings and queens. Come on. Let's acknowledge that. 1 second. Let me get out of this. All right. Who said Les on the day? Who's our Les winners today? Let's get it. First up. That's going to squish down, I guess. Whatever. Boom. All right. First up, Dame with the Les. Congrats, Dame. Dame with the Les. Richard with the Les. Crypto Mindset with the more. Come on, man. What you doing? All right, hold on real quick for me, though. Come on, Jacob. Come on, brother. Come on. Errors for me in the chat. Errors for me in the chat. All right, who else had the right Bitcoin prediction? We got Jockey with the less. Frank with the more. Come on, Frank. We got Punk Channer with the less. Great job, guys. Rio with the more. Vishnu with the more. Come on, man. Come on. There's the chat for you. Doberman with the more. RB Sniper with the less. Carlo with the more. Come on. Silent with the more. Mike Play with the more. Come on. Look at all these mores. Oh, more train. More train. Yikes. Errors in the chat for all of you. Crypto Kid with the less. Great job, Crypto Kid. Great job. Great job. Baron with the less. Bash Studio with the less. Fam with the less. Greg with the more. Wave with the more. Percy with the less. SJ7 with the more. Tartar with the more. Come on, guys. What's she doing? Come on. I said Jacob with the more earlier. Jacob with the more one more time. Errors in the chat for me. Ooze with the more. Fred with the more. Francis with the more. Wayne with the more. Look at all these. Look at all these. More is always the bigger one, right? There's always bigger. Robbie with the less. All right, let's get it. Who else said less? Den with the less. Man, there's so many today. Paulo with the less. Samuel with the less. Great job to our lessons. Great job, great job, great job. You got the right Bitcoin prediction today. Great job. You got 100 points added to your profile. Are you live, bro? Yes, I'm live. Guys, just not tuning in. Yeah, so we do Bitcoin predictions at the beginning of every stream, guys. That's pretty much what that trade is. I put in my prediction, what I think it's going to be in an hour, in about 30 minutes. And everybody else does as well. So great job to everybody. If you said less today, you get 100 points because it was less than 67,459. Great job. You get 100 points added to your profile. Man, it's still going less. It is quite interesting. That was hard because we were already retesting the low, right? We retested the low and we had 4 bearish candles, three bearish candles. It's like, usually you could get, at least one bounce back. Didn't really happen. Still going lower. But probably it's retesting that exact same low for the same time. Short was always the better probability there, but in a shorter period of time, man, that's tough. That is tough. Scalp analysis, yeah, you could do scalp analysis, but at the same time, you can't. It doesn't work. Scalp analysis doesn't work. This is a huge difference. I gotta get used to it, Crypto Kid. It's way different than normal analysis. Chill. Just kidding. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, if you want to be a part of those Bitcoin predictions, make sure you tune in at the beginning of every stream. Les is the winner today. Great job for our Les's one more time. Great job. The news today, for those of you coming in and out, was that PayPal launched their stablecoin on Solana network. That's huge for Solana. Besides that, obviously, big one was Helium that I've been talking about for a while, but Solana launching that as well. Guys, remember, besides that, tomorrow, okay, tomorrow we have GDP 8:30 a.m. That's going to determine the rest of the day. Y'all know the drill. Retail wholesale numbers at 8:30 as well, and then home sales at 10 a.m. So there'll probably be a little bit of reaction at 10 a.m. across the market, so be ready for that. And then Friday we have PCE, which is super important. Guys, if you want market updates like that constantly, you want to be first to know, make sure you go follow the Twitter at LuxAlgo. Very much appreciate it. If not, then you're missing out, man, because we keep you updated 24/7. We also put really good analysis on there as well. This isn't my analysis. This is 2 other members of our team that are really good at analysis. So go follow theirs as well. This is not me. So it's just another, that way you're getting multiple views on what's happening in the market. Not, because everybody has a, understanding of where they think a certain asset might go, but there's always different sides to the story, right? So nobody ever 100% knows. So always good to go look at, other analysis, but they do a great job on there. So go follow that and keep you up to date with everything going on in the market. Besides that, guys, if you type in Discord, if you type in LuxAlgo Discord on Google, right? You click right here, boom, LuxAlgo Discord. You should join it because it's absolutely free for one. Also, we do a live stream on there with our community manager, Mickey. I'm not in that stream, but we do a live stream with him. He's really awesome. He does a great job. He goes over the indicators, gives you guys ideas on like setups and stuff on how to use the indicators, strategies and whatnot. So I would highly suggest joining that. Or just type in discord.gg/lux. And you'll get invited as well. But it's absolutely free. It's not spammy or anything. But man, Bitcoin, guys, the big watch right now is 67K, okay? 67K is the big watch overnight. Really focus on that daily stream. daily time frame, goodness gracious. That 67, man, is pretty key. So see if we can continuously close above. That'd be nice. I really want to see a bullish turning point. So praying tomorrow we get a bounce back here. Gold would still be bearish, man. Gold, I really think that gold is gonna potentially at least go retest this low of 23.28. So we'll keep an eye on that. Besides that, look for Ethereum, ETH. That's ETH futures. Hold on, I'm gonna ETH that. Ethereum, we're watching for the hold over 3,700. Still bullish on Ethereum, of course. The thing's ripping. And then obviously for Solana, just anything over 160 we're good with, okay? 160. Guys, I use default settings on all indicators except for like the fair value gaps here. I filter volatility threshold on the price action concept to 0.5 to get more significant ones, the only ones that are significant. That's it for me, my friends. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. Obviously, today was a little bit more laid back. I'm sorry if I wasn't as entertaining, but guys, come on. We do this every day between 1 and 2 Eastern. I'm praying tomorrow I can finally be on in between 1 and 2 Eastern. I'm sorry that it's been later. I'm still trying to figure out, since we're in the studio now, a better time or just a better system on getting a more consistent time on the stream. But we got a lot more things we're setting up here on stream as well. But I appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you want to be a part of this Friday's $300 giveaway, first off, you need to tune back into the live stream tomorrow and smash that like button. We got to hit 100 likes per stream in the main YouTube stream. Make sure you come over to the YouTube channel. You always click the thumbnail with me in it or with me in a symbol or whatever it is. Click the one, don't click the other one. There's 2 streams every day on the main YouTube channel. Make sure you click the right one to be a part of that giveaway on Friday. But also, we need to make sure we get 100 likes per stream. Appreciate all of you that clicked the like button today. You're awesome. And then, guys, if you see people in the chat with cool emotes and badges, that is our HODL gang. They get 5 entries to every single Friday giveaway. So they get 5 entries. Any normal sub only gets 1 entry. So consider joining the HODL gang. To join the HODL gang, it's literally $1. Or if you have YouTube Premium, you can join for free. If I could make the HODL gang free, I would make it free, but I can't. YouTube doesn't allow it for some reason on the membership list. But guys, besides that, very soon, I talked yesterday with the team about getting a HODL gang section in the Discord. Getting a HODL gang section in the Discord would be lit. I want to hang out with you guys and trade with you guys all day, just be in and out of the chat. That'd be a lot of fun. So be ready for that. I'll hook you guys up with a potential, like, I don't know if we're going to do a private link to that or if it's just going to be public. It just depends. But we'll definitely get a HODL gang thing in there that we'll talk about. I want to get a few of you guys as mods too, whoever would want to. And then we can kind of just look at trade ideas and talk about it throughout the day rather than just on stream. So would love to see you guys in there once we get that set up. I'll keep you updated on that. But guys, I think that's about it for me over here. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning in yet again. Pepe's back. We're going to use him for something else here soon, okay? But nonetheless, that was weird. I thought something moved there. Nonetheless, get ready. Stream's about to get epic. We're going to do some fun stuff here. I need to... There's some cool things coming. I kind of want to create maybe a rage area too. So if I miss my Bitcoin prediction, I just go smash something. I don't know. We'll come up with something, guys. We'll come up with something. That'd be kind of lit. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Come back tomorrow between 1 and 2 Eastern. We'll be going over the charts yet again. I appreciate you, my friends. I'll see you soon. Peace.
Who's your daddy?